5 strongest armies in the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages were a time of great upheaval and change in Europe. The feudal system was in place, and knights and armies were the primary means of defense and conquest. Here are the 5 strongest armies in the Middle Ages. 1. The Mongol Empire. The Mongol Empire was the largest contiguous empire in history, and its army was one of the most feared. The Mongols were skilled horsemen and archers, and they were known for their ruthlessness and brutality. The Mongol Empire conquered much of Asia, including China, Russia, and the Middle East. They were eventually defeated by the Ming dynasty in China, but their legacy as one of the most powerful armies in history remains. 2. The Mamluk Sultanate. The Mamluk Sultanate was a Muslim empire that ruled Egypt and Syria from the 13th to the 16th centuries. The Mamluks were a slave army that was originally composed of Turks and Kipchaks. They were skilled warriors and horsemen, and they were known for their discipline and loyalty. The Mamluks defeated the Crusaders on several occasions, and they also played a role in the Ottoman conquest of Egypt. They were eventually overthrown by the Ottomans in 1517, but their legacy as one of the most successful slave armies in history remains. 3. The Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire was a Muslim empire that ruled much of the Middle East, Europe, and North Africa from the 14th to the 20th centuries. The Ottoman army was one of the most powerful in the world, and it was known for its use of gunpowder and artillery. The Ottoman Empire conquered Constantinople in 1453, and it went on to expand its territory to include much of the Balkans, Hungary, and the Crimea. It was eventually defeated by the Allied powers in World War I, but its legacy as one of the most powerful empires in history remains. 4. The Ming Dynasty. The Ming Dynasty was a Chinese dynasty that ruled from 1368 to 1644. The Ming army was one of the largest and most well-organized in the world. It was composed of infantry, cavalry, and artillery, and it was known for its discipline and training. The Ming army defeated the Mongols in several battles, and it went on to expand the Chinese Empire to its greatest extent. It was eventually overthrown by the Mongols, but its legacy as one of the most powerful Chinese dynasties in history remains. 5. The English Longbowmen. The English Longbowmen were a group of archers who fought for England during the 100 Years' War. The Longbowmen were skilled archers who could fire arrows at long distances. They were a key factor in the English victory at the Battle of Agincourt in 1415. The Longbowmen were eventually replaced by gunpowder weapons, but their legacy as one of the most effective infantry units in history remains. These are just 5 of the many powerful armies that fought during the Middle Ages, and they played a significant role in shaping the course of history.